Well, there's been a concern over when it comes to the standing of the opposition bloc, and this concern is actually coming in from a senior Congress leader and a former union minister. Now, are there more fault lines within the opposition India bloc? Well, that seems to be a concern that has been raised by P Chidambaram. Now, here he seems to have a premonition that has now set the cat among the pigeons, casting doubts on the very survival of the opposition bloc, saying that he's not sure if the alliance is even intact, adding that the future of the India bloc may not be as bright as once he believed.
And that is why they won 240 seats and the Congress won 100 seats. The future is not so bright as Mr. Mrityunjay Singh Yadav said. He seemed to feel that the India Alliance is still intact. I'm not sure. It's only Salman can answer, because he was part of the negotiating team for the India Alliance. If the India Alliance is totally intact, I'm very, very happy. But it is, it shows.
Well, Sabyasachi and Mohit connected with us. Good morning to both of you. Sabyasachi, what do we make of Mr. P Chidambaram's statement there? Because this is something that has been seen, especially during the time of elections. On the national front, the opposition bloc appears to be united, but there are fault lines that emerges when there are assembly elections.
Well, that's right. See, Mr. P Chidambaram has expressed concerns and doubts over the stability of the India bloc. In fact, Mr. P Chidambaram cited that the future of the India bloc is not so bright, and if there is the India bloc is still intact or not. See, this is not the first time that such doubts has come in. If you remember, the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister, Mr. Abdullah, also has raised concerns stating that there is no clarity as far as the bloc is concerned and there is no agenda as well. Now, if the India bloc is just limited to Lok Sabha polls, then it should be disbanded immediately. Now, Mr. Tariq Anwar also cited that there needs to be organizational changes in the India bloc, which was seconded by Mr. Kapil Sibal. See, the last India bloc meeting was holded back in June 2024. After that, there has been no meeting of the India bloc, and be it Mamta Banerjee or Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, both of them cited there needs to be changes as far as the leadership of India bloc is concerned. So clearly there are different voices coming on within the bloc, and what the most important point which the leaders are raising is that the India bloc was meant only for the Lok Sabha polls. If so, then currently it should be dismantled immediately.
And Mohit, as far as Mr. P Chidambaram seems to be also hailing BJP as a formidably organized political force, and he has already been raising doubts about the cohesion of the India bloc, warning that the alliance appears to be frayed.
Well, yes, in fact, and you see, the BJP has been saying since the day one of inception of INDI Alliance, that the BJP has been saying this, that this alliance is just an alliance of the political parties, and the BJP says corrupt political parties who have just one agenda, and that is to be against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, it was formed just before the elections, but did not yield proper results. And now we see that, as Sabyasachi was correctly mentioning, we don't see anybody from the opposition party talking about India bloc. They are not having any meetings, and many of the leaders from the India bloc have come out and they have openly stated that they don't know that what's happening within the India bloc, because the meetings are not taking place. They do not have a common minimum program. The only agenda that they have,